Today's Youth is an open discussion program aimed at the youth of today. On Today's Youth, we address issues that affect the youth in today's society using the media as a tool. If you want to make a difference as a Christian youth, you should know that it's not just about going to church or reading the Bible. Young people only have one role, and it's the same they have always had. It has not changed because their role is actually changing everything, doing things better than before, and injecting them with joy and energy. Young people play a crucial role no matter the society they live in. We are the ones transforming, consciously or unconsciously, our reality, either at the university or at our workplace or in other spaces. And we do it by contributing with a new and updated vision to daily activities. As youth of today, it is our responsibility to make society evolve and stand up for our opinions in the best possible way. Join me, Mc.Neyma, on Today's Youth as we dissect and bisect issues relating to our youth of today. Hi guys, welcome to your favorite youth show, which is Today's Youth with me, your girl, Mc.Neyma. Of course, your host with a determined mentality. So we are discussing a very interesting topic. We are looking at the age difference in marriage or among couple. How old should your husband be? And how young should your girl be? So that I can be older than my husband. And I must say, yeah. So, I don't usually wear makeup. And the reason why I don't usually wear makeup is that my skin is smooth. Because one cosmetic has sorted me out with her shower gel. So contact her. Her ID handle is Grant_Anderson Cosmetic. And then she'll hook you up. It's very affordable. So I have with me Mrs. Edna Jekunu. I hope I got the name right. Welcome to Today's Youth.
Thank you.
Okay, please, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Okay.
And how are you too?
I'm fine, by God's grace.
I'm good.
So please tell us about you.
Edna, it's as you have seen me. I'm a teacher. I'm my age. Okay, I'm a teacher in a public school. I teach in the GHS.
Hey.
And I teach home economics. I come from a family of 4. My husband, myself, and my 2 children, Edwina and Caleb.
Okay, that is nice. If I make any mistake now, you guys meet me.
Not at all. We don't use it like that.
Okay, talking about your husband, how old is your husband? Like the age difference between you and your husband?
The age difference between us is 8 years.
8 good years?
Yeah.
Wow, that's so amazing. But do you think there's between married couples, there's a specific age difference? Maybe you don't have to go above this age, you have to go below this age.
For me, I really don't think the age difference matters.
Okay.
What matters is the understanding between the two and having the same mindset that you're going to journey through. If these are set, I think that's the most important thing. As for marriage, it doesn't really count.
Okay, but some people do say it counts, especially when the girl is like of my age and the man is like somebody that can be your father. What do you think about that?
We'll say that it's society that makes it so.
Okay.
The one entering, it's you yourself. And you who is entering into that relationship, how do you feel? Certainly when the age difference is so much, when you come out into the society, people will certainly talk. They will have different reasons according to why you might have been married to that person. Yeah. And will you be ready to stand it?
Most people have the perception that if people get married to somebody that can be their father, some grandfather, they are just getting married to the person because of financial issues. I want to have money. My friends are showing on social media that their husband is rich. They are riding posh cars, so I want to ride some. What do you think about that? Do you think that it's because of financial reasons why people get married to people that are old enough to be their father or grandfather?
You know, in this life, some people don't really care about what they get into. when it gets to relationship. And you see that of late, even money drives people into doing so many things.
Yes.
But usually in marriage, most things that ladies look out for is the status of the guy and the resources, certainly. And if this, looking at the part of the resources, it is to say that what the lady is having in mind for the future. Children that are going to be born, how am I going to take care of them? Because the man may be very old, and once you are old like that, it is expected, in quotes, that the man may pass on even before the lady. If this should happen, how will she be able to cater for the kids that may come out of that marriage? So the resources is very important here that you go into. But if that is the major reason for which you are going into, I'm not sure you have the excitement that you are supposed to have in marriage.
Exactly.
Because this marriage is supposed to be a marriage that is that you are partnering each other. There should be some joy that flows between the two of you. You should have some commitment, the trust, and all those things. But sometimes you see that if people go in because of these financial challenges, and the man is not able to do, or they are not able to show him to the public, like you were saying, some begin to hide them here and there. What happens? It is the one that begins to breed, mistrust in the marriage. The ladies may end up moving out of marriage to get the satisfaction they are not getting from the man.
Oh, okay.
And would that be the major reason for marrying? It shouldn't be. So if it is not, then the best is to get somebody that you are comfortable with, that you are able to show off at any time without minding what social status or what people are talking about. If you're able to manage this, I'm not sure you have any challenge moving out with the man that you have chosen.
Okay, I'm sure you chose your man based on finance, love, and everything.
Interestingly not.
Oh, okay.
Mine was based on trust.
Wow, that was nice.
Yes.
And the finance also came later.
No. When we married from the onset, there was nothing like this financial overflow that I will talk about. He was working all right. He had a good job. And that's one of the things I looked at. He had a place that he was living. And so I knew that the two of us, when we come together, will be able to make a good couple in the future. And once I trusted him and believed in what he had told me about the future that he wanted us to build together, I went in for him and I have not regretted.
So now let's move away from the men always being older than the lady. So is it normal for the lady to be older than the man? In this Ghanaian society, they're always saying that
in a marriage, who is the head? That's the first thing we look at.
Okay.
You see, one thing with you will certainly find a few ladies going in. The percentage is not so high. A few ladies going in for men who are younger than them. But usually when you see something like that, you ask that what have actually driven them into such a relationship. There may certainly be a motive behind it. And many a times it's finance. Or the lady just wants companionship.
Because sometimes the lady has everything.
Has everything. She doesn't want anyone to come and stress her up, sort of, in quotes.
Oh, okay.
She wants to have power. She should dominate. Nobody should control her. No, it is easy for you to control, for her to control the younger guy, because she is the one showering him with almost everything.
Oh, what if?
But you may know, in love, it may happen though, but that will be a very small percentage.
Okay, very small percentage. Okay.
But usually I think that it is better if the man is a little older, or when you are a little close, the gap of the age is a little closer. I think that will be better.
So a little older, can you give us a range? Maybe 5, 10, 1, 2?
It depends on what you choose to go in.
Okay.
There are some calculations that go in like your age divided by 2 plus 9.
Hey.
But sometimes I see, for me personally, I see that is quite a huge gap.
Oh, okay.
What I may prefer will be between the ages of 10. The gap should be within 10, at most 15. But that sometimes when the two sit together, if the man is not able to descend to the level of the woman, and the woman also able to bridge up to that level, you may not know, but sometimes the man may be too domineering, which the woman will not like. When we look at people like Abraham and Sarah, the age difference, the age difference was what? 10. Per the visitation that Abraham had, we got that revelation. He wondered that at the age of 100, how was he going to give birth to a son, whilst the wife was 90? So for that, we get to know that the age difference was what? 10. But once they understand each other, the couple or those in the relationship understand each other, you are able to cope with one another.
Okay.
I think the age difference shouldn't really matter so much because the Bible does not restrict us to it.
Okay.
The Bible does not have any restriction to it. Rather, the maturity of the couple is what we should look at. How matured is the man? Is he able to stand in as a man, work to take care of the home? The woman, are you also matured enough to stand in as a wife, to be a mother in future? When there are issues in the marriage, how are you going to handle it? Will you just run with it to your parents as if you are still a kid there? And when things are also rosy, how are you going to handle it? Sometimes the friends that you have, even before getting married, if the age gap is so much, when your friends visit you, will your husband be comfortable? And the vice versa. All these things should be talked about. Once you think about it and you are okay, you are free to go.
Okay.
I think so.
So that means even before you say yes, I do, you have to sit down with a man and talk about certain stuff. Oh, okay. So
and
I guess
you yourself too must assess. You must have that self-assessment, viewing yourself with that as a couple moving out. Just begin to see what society is going to talk about. Will you be comfortable? Are you ready to defend it? Would you be able to stand by it? Some people will just go and say, my friends, whenever I go out, people are laughing at me, so you stay at home and let me go and come. But would that be the best? Marriage is for companionship. So wherever you go, you should be able to move together.
Okay. Talking about friends, do you think friends do have a role to play in people getting married to somebody older or even somebody younger?
There's a saying that people meet their loved ones at different places. It may be true friends that you meet.
Okay.
For me, I met my husband during a friend's wedding.
Wow. I have to start going to weddings.
And we all happened to play similar roles during the wedding because I was in the bridal team and he was also part of the groomsmen.
Okay.
That we got to see each other.
Hey, this connection is tight.
Interesting.
You're preparing for your wedding day.
And so there was a click from that time. We had few chats. And because he was already a mature person, he didn't come in for games.
Hey.
You get it?
He's ready.
So the moment he approached, he gave me the straight reason for which he was coming. Wow. That it's for marriage. Are you ready? So I had to now think, watch, and see whether I was ready to go on with or not.
Okay.
And that's how we started. Okay. So friends can play a good role.
Okay.
They can play both the positive role and the negative one.
I wanted to come to the negative.
Because some will begin to tease you. Is that the guy you're going out with? He's like this, you are like this. I'm not sure the two of you are matching and all those things. But will they be the ones to stay in the marriage for you? You should also listen to yourself. Self-assessment is very important. It's good to listen to the world, all right.
What about
all the people around?
What's mom and dad say?
That one too plays a very key role in a marriage. You know, they are older, they see ahead of us, even for things that we cannot see in the next 2-3 years to come. They may be able to see ahead of us. Some may be able to point it out to you straight away that for this and that reason, I do not want you to enter into such a relationship. Others will not give you the reason for which they don't want you to enter into that relationship. And that brings a trouble. Because when you are not able to give a convincing reason to your son or daughter why he or she should get into that relationship, you put that person in a dilemma on what to do. Why are they stopping me at all? And love is so much that it's difficult for people to penetrate when you're in love. It blinds you. You don't see the age difference. You don't see the negatives of it. All you see is love, and you are going into. So parents play a very good role.
Okay. So your husband loves lying. Okay, so what advice do you have for we the young ones coming up, trying to get into marriage? Should we just go after what we want, or we should just assess ourselves, like you're saying, make sure that we are compatible, and find out if when we take this guy out, we'll be okay with it?
For the advice I have for them is that marriage, for instance, is a lifelong journey, which needs to be carefully planned before you start going into it. And you need divine guidance. If you are entering into a relationship, pray about it. Seek the face of the Lord on what you want. In fact, even before you even make a selection, you can tell him what the type of person you like. You get it? I would like to have somebody who is like that or that. That is. And then when you get that person, you continue to pray about it. And don't just go in for monetary issues. Look at it whether the person has the qualities of a man that you want to move out with. Is it just for a day? Will it last just for a second or forever? So you pray about it. You talk, and the two of you must be very open to each other. If you have a spouse that to be who is not open to you, then there is danger lying there. You both must be very open to each other, because it is during this courtship period that you know the kind of relationship you'll be in the future. If the guy is not open and say, oh, when we marry, he will open up. The lady is not, when we marry, he will open up. He will send the same thing into marriage. That is how I was before. So assess these things. Don't be pushed by friends. It is you who is going to enter into it. Will you be comfortable with it? Are your parents ready to accept him? Have you convinced them enough, or have they convinced you enough? And if all these things are put in place, I believe that you are free to go. Once God is in the boat, you can always smile at any storm that comes your way.
Okay. So guys, let's head to the street to find out if they agree with my auntie or not. And then when we come back, you know she's come to do some smoothie for me, right? I'm so hungry. I can't wait for her to get me some nice smoothie. You know, if it's not nice, I'm going to say it. Or you beat me.
You're free to say it.
Okay, all right. So guys, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, this is Grant Body Wash. Na me pede me di ho adanse kakra chew. Se epesibi na papa edigwara ohonam todo na feel there one natural body na kasa na kita no there anoma ha ho copy Grant Body Wash na UCB. Usande wode yen ankasa yen habanduru na wode aye alete semina ewom wode ewo oye hani enso wom na afeso habanduru bebre na wode aye ohia manyimpadua no nti se edigwara abo biara ntum na na manyimpadua no da obese wo skin no ibenya natural skin ma wankase hu the yes isi goda nkofo be hu the yes brother no loban and sister no loban nti ekogada bibia beko bia no ibenya bia to.
Nampacho ye first
Ya friend Kofi.
Nampacho ye bisa say titi a ye nkola ya be wo so bi ware obi I say ne papa Osha, a ya na saying, na didn't know me.
Lady can is Cassam. Lady can is Cassam and Bassa. They are tossing me. And it's a Abama. Only Chabani Bibri. I can say I'm on Fansanka. That's a period until Lydia. Okay. I think she do connect and your papa.
I didn't know any.
The entire is so you can do baby. I know how to do a couple. You are Bama Mini Bibria. That's your banner. We will be now. That's what if you need to make sure about yes. Ocean.
Timbacho, put over now, Mauna Nane, a Umbaya Yabasi. Yeah, they who they will be a say, put over now.
But they are put on the one is Sikadi, you know, so worry. Or don't I say we did not say that I worry. Now don't say so. Yeah, one can say the Wakuma pet. Yes, will be never forced to say, or why we announce me. Yes, one can say Wakuma pet. Yes, I don't need to. You know, Bamba did it. It is a new job, and will be a brother said, if you shed. Maybe I some crime.
Don't portray that's for another portray now.
And then me try bumping robbers.
Okay, and see about say,
back as well, we say, we track car.
Portray into back and portray, say, yeah, papa, we know, bail fine. Right, sit down, portray that's it.
Listen to them, was
into Osha, 80% into now, or more yes, now say, or do into no more yes,
Look at San, yes, Cassam. Because I yes, Cassam and the age of bear 22 years. No, I only paying our bear 50 something now. The mistake, yes, Cassam.
Into Osha, Bemani Oba, Bema also need your no how many years?
I think 2 years in bear 5 years in Panelabia. 5 years and then Philibia, 4 years, Grandpa. I remember.
Okay. Now, Oppo being so young,
who for young? Let me say, no for younger. No for younger, now, towns, Naya. Buna, you better towns in Buna. And so that you will, Papa.
Most of the things that can send to my uncle for a while you'll be in chain.
Maybe any is Cassam. Science Cassama and Kaula and Cabby said the age of 20 years in the will be now be 30 prana. And then be a 26 prana. I know. I
it's a put over now, my uncle form.
Since Mamma Kale, Yagin this is wide, so Nina is not a shoe, Miss Mabaya. I want 9 yards, you only are going to say, all up in Saulo will be a own. About to my work in maybe a week at Radi. I bear fire, Silvia, ball up and you cry.
What's your first thing?
Mr. Daniel is here alias Fisco.
Hey, Fisco. Now, Patrol Lotto in your friends and they didn't be any.
Oh, you would your friends in Kuda.
Ucha with the on.
Oh, Ucha, would you?
And your mother try me, dear. Ain't he me was in Vitaka? You say, Miena, Baba, one name Bantaya Bay, our resemi. Yes, social media be Ryan, our way. Social media, so people are real. Your boy, copying movie, and also a young, and now a boom set to get 17 and Japan. Oh, I didn't share on anything.
I can tell you now, copy, say. The first one is slim dear. Usha Krana, Yacho the Oma, our by force. But in them breed there in hobby. By Nansay, no, Colano could get in our Mambano. When you are a Pokwa and getting activities one of us, we will say, and one no. Sabi we Galena what the one sack a crabby for us, nothing to Murima, Sabi when we say, what pass by Antissa. Diana and Kanya, I can say, Kakwala do of a pencil. Na be ma be fie wa beto awale na wenya awale papa ya be so nkawa ma wo papa na wo maame wenya wenya wonso ehon faso e wo hwe a wo hwe wo school na nkomba ni na so tie na sa mo fa na wa enya de a yepe mi fi se wo de sa de no ba wo ma be pam we fi mi fi ye enya de papa se akwala ngundu age akwala de nka wonya 15 years a yenim say wo ye bra yetimuno ya go bra ansana ya bejo awale wo fie ya ye wa ye foro ene na minim ba ndem kwala aba no obi awure ma na fi akọfa be ma de abeche ne se ni ama akọfa be mi nti eya de papa kra mo fra aba no enu ama woye no ense mfata
na mpacha share sika sent na mo yesa na say madam for ye nti mo so ye bi
okay and I same also na same time school mala me ba ko apas secondary school obi ko nyastek obi ko a bus Blema secondary school by the Bresu school by yenso awofo so obi wona say ne baptum fa ahodi bi na ya ma men another papa no ofia wotum kan kire obale say wan fa dia wa fa do ko abonte no eye papa tino me say bebe bia ye Usno, this is a minifie, and so what for a short. This is the issue. Yes, our phone so we break down.
Passion to foot over now, ma, and Colombo Shay.
Colana, Abano, a foot of the mamma say, when I'm in Yabotari. Say, school now, walk, Fimnaco. I do say, Bena, what's the no over Panama, made a question. Will be a year. Now we are Kundu Homano, Edachi.
Okay, hi guys, welcome back from our street segment. That was some interesting view from those in the market, and it was like, I think they all agree with it. So it's time for my favorite segment, which is the smoothie segment. We are going to do it with our Hajia's Sharet's raw milk. Yes, of course, I've been telling you that she has the best raw milk in town. And if you want it for the millet, which is the Burkina, she also has it available. It's very affordable. So please contact her on the number on your screen and get yours. So, please, what are you coming to prepare for us today?
I'm coming to prepare for you banana smoothie.
Hey, is that what you prepared for your husband? And you entered his house?
Oh, sometimes just for breakfast.
Just for breakfast. Oh, okay. So the kids have been taking it.
Sure.
Okay, so we have banana and...
We have banana, we have the raw milk here.
Okay.
We have lemon.
Okay.
And then some peanuts.
Okay. That's an interesting one. I've never seen anyone using lemon. So let's see how it's going to taste like. So
yes,
can we start now?
All right. So I'll start by taking and peeling my banana.
Okay.
So in order not to touch the banana itself, and then I'll cut it straight into the blender.
Hygiene. So, talking about your marriage, any challenges so far? What are some of the challenges you face? Even when you were about to get married, was there any ups and downs? Were you still know, like, I'm not really sure? Or friends were saying that, oh, when quiet train kakra.
Well, getting into marriage, I think the only challenge I had was that we had a denominational difference.
Okay.
But he agreed with me that even after marriage, and it was a big concern for my parents as well.
Okay.
But he agreed that he doesn't mind.
Okay.
Even after marriage, I can continue to worship where.
Okay, so you were a Catholic and he was?
And he was a Pentecostal.
Okay, so have you brought him to Catholic?
No.
You know what sometimes when people get married, they bring their husband. Mostly it's the wife bringing their husband. But it's hardly you see the husband bringing the wife.
He's also doing very well at his place.
Okay. So the kids too, are they going for Catholic or?
Also at a divided front now. They go to Catholic and they go to Winners Chapel at the same time.
Hey, they don't want to do favorite.
The most important thing is that we are bringing up in the way of the Lord.
Yeah, that's very important.
And I believe that at the appointed time, we will see the right way that they will all follow.
Oh, that's nice. Talking about the kids, I have a surprise for you later in the show. So you guys don't need to go anywhere. Stay tuned. So I'm still on the one. At this stage, they have to do plain seal.
Is that so?
Oh, no. Today, let me worry them some more. Now, my people at the back end, they're just waiting for it to be ready.
Let me add 2 more. And then I think...
yeah, 2 more is okay.
I'm only cutting it to make it easier for it to blend.
Yeah, I even like the way you're cutting it. Shows it. Wife material, proper 1,000 yards.
Oh, wow, man.
That is why when husband came, said straightforward, I'm getting married to him. Nobody's
I
come
wish
to
you
pull me
could tell
back.
what he also saw.
Hey. Okay, that's
I
done
think
now.
this should be okay.
Okay.
Then there's two things. Sometimes I add the granules to it and blend. Other times too, I just garnish it
Garnish
with
with it.
it when I'm done. And so because you are not so sure that you may have it well blended, I'll prefer to garnish it with
Okay,
it when I am
that's
done.
fine.
Okay, so now I can, we're looking at the quantity.
So you
Let me
need to
see.
use a big one.
I'll use the big one.
So my favorite one, guys. Wow, look at it, very thick, and it tastes nice too. Wow. I just want to start taking it right now. This looks yummy.
And this, which I do,
But why do you add the lemon?
It's
though?
just
How
the
do
flavor.
people- It's really
it's
okay.
just the flavor. And when I add the lemon to, it's like it can stay a little longer without
wow.
discoloring.
Okay, so this is a secret. So you
Very
can only
secret.
find the secret on my show.
So
You see, most
I
of you
can
don't
just
know.
put
So when
just a
just
little
smoothie and then to be
inside,
that,
and that
then to
is
start
okay.
getting.
So from here, we just cover it up,
Okay.
get it blended.
Okay.
Sometimes you can even add ice cubes. It's pretty good.
Wow, look at that. That's
is ready.
smoothness.
Within a
Look at
few
how the
minutes,
milk is in place.
you are
know
ready
how
to
I like
serve.
it. Ready to serve.
Yes,
Wow.
milk.
The way some people are looking at the thing there. Yummy.
Should I feel it?
No, that's fine. You kill my people. Okay.
So with this, just put a little granite on top.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
You can even be taking it and chewing your granite at the same
Same
time.
time, have a feel of
Is that-
everything. Let's see that mommy really knows how to do smoothie or not, or she's just deceiving us. This is nice. Every time people are looking at me, you are not going to get some. It's so nice. Either way, I can feel the granite and the bits of lemon, a bit of everything. It's really nice. Guys, please, let me finish this thing. It's so nice. We'll be right back. When you come back, you know I still have a surprise for you, so don't go anywhere.
Hello viewers, this is Hajia Shire's Burkina raw milk. Okay, when I use it in my smoothie, it tastes so good. So I recommend it to anybody who wants to do Burkina or any other thing needing a milk. Okay, and it tastes so good. Okay, let me taste it once again. This milk is so good. Okay.
Hi guys, welcome back. So as you can see, the smoothie there, call me pop. Really enjoyed it. And actually, I have a surprise for yes. I have her kids with me, and it's time for our talent segment. And you know what she's going to do? She's going to sing for us. And I can't wait to hear her voice. The voice that she said, "Charm, Mister." So I said, over to you.
Adonai, we worship you.
We are going to the church. Hallelujah.
Son of God, you are so good. Almighty Father, hallowed be thy name. Your dominion is forevermore. Adonai, Adonai, we worship you. Son of God, you are so good. Almighty Father, hallowed be thy name. Your dominion is forevermore.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Amen.
See how the atmosphere has changed right now. Lots of blessing, lots of blessing, lots of blessing. Thank you so much, Auntie Edna. Caleb, this is Edwina, my new friend, guys. So thank you so much for coming on our show, for the nice smoothie, and for that angelic voice. I know my audience are blessed. Thank you guys too for sticking and staying with us throughout. Please don't forget to follow us on our social media pages on IG at 2D_with Mc.Neyma. And don't forget to follow me too on IG at MC_Neyma. So we meet again same time next week. It's bye for now, Caleb. Bye.